today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today I am excited as usual. I'm going to show you one of my most favorite soups. Guys, I like cooking. That's just my passion. So please don't be angry with me when I brag about food. I love cooking. I love cooking. I love cooking. So today I'm going to show you how I make my seafood okra soup. Yep, seafood okra soup. This is okra soup made with all kinds of seafood, meat or fish. I mean everything from the sea inside. And this okra takes time to make, if you know what I mean, because you have to clean the shrimp, you have to clean the crab, you have to clean everything. It's just a whole lot of work. So whenever I'm doing this, I prep all my food like hours before, and then I do other things. Then I come back and make the soup. But making it's easy and fast, but prepping it is what takes some time. So if you're ready to learn how to make this soup today, let's get into this kitchen and let's make it happen. Come on guys, let's go. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you everything that I'm using in cooking the soup. This here is my fresh shrimp. Make sure when you're making this soup, please use fresh. Don't use anything frozen, okay? So this is my fresh shrimp. I've cleaned it out. These are my crab legs, This is the crab. I've cleaned everything out and removed it. You see it in the video. This is the onions I'm going to be using. This is my Knorr cube. With okra, what I do is that I pound some. This is the pounded one. And then I blend some. You see why I do that? I do that because I want it to, have that sliminess. So if you don't pound and blend some, it's not going to really draw the way you want it. So that's the secret to my drawing okra. Whenever I make okra, it draws until the last day I finish eating the soup. It never stops drawing. So I have my fresh salmon fish. I have my palm oil. I have my blended bell pepper, habanero pepper, and some other type of peppers. No tomatoes at all. And then plus onions. They're all in here. And then this, of course, is my blended okra. So let's get into this kitchen. Let's start making this happen. Come on, guys. Let's go now. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using today, guys. You've seen everything going past your screen. Those are the things we're going to use. So first of all, what I do is that I try to deal with my crab. You can't cook it unless you you know what I mean. I don't want to use that word. But when you pour hot water, you make it easier for you to clean. So what you do is you take it out from the water, take out all the legs, and then you start to clean it by opening all the shell. Opening up the shell, and you see that juice there. Remember, in those days we used to just drink that thing from the crab, but I couldn't just drink that in front of my children. They were watching me, so I just have to throw it away. So I'm cleaning everything, and you make sure you clean, because crabs live inside the water and they get all kinds of dirt in them. So please clean them very well. Right after that, I get to my salmon. Like I said, you can use any fish of your choice, any fresh fish of your choice. But I just love using salmon to make my okra soup. It gives me a special taste. So cut it into bits like I'm doing here. Or if you don't want, you can leave them whole. But I always like to cut them up like this, before I use them for my okra soup. So I pound my okra. This is how I pound this. Just first of all, you chop it off with a knife, and then you pound it up. Like I told you in the beginning, I do this because you can't just blend everything or pound everything. I do it half and half. I pound some and I blend some. That way, it's always giving that drawness that I desire. So after that, I put some water in the pot. Not too much water. You have to be careful with water here. You don't want your soup to be too watery. So put enough water that is okay for the soup, and you put your pepper inside and allow it to boil for about 5 to 10 minutes. It depends on the time you have. And then you put some of the onions. I don't put everything at this time. I just put half of it, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the other half. So you put your onions and your pepper, and then you put your crayfish, and that's palm oil that just went in there, and you allow it to boil. And after some time, I put the salt. You can also put the salt when you're putting your pepper and everything, but it doesn't really matter. So after that, that's when I put my shrimp. Remember to devein your shrimp. Remember to take out the vein, So take out the vein and put your shrimp, and now it's time to put the crab. I put the crab at this time because I want the taste of the taste of the crab to really come into the soup. So I put it early for it to boil with the soup, and then I'm putting my salmon fish inside. And when you place it, don't turn it too much. Just use your spoon to just, turn it gently, and then you cover it and let it cook for about 5 minutes. And after that, you gently take out your salmon, because we're going to mix this okra, and when you're doing this, you might break up the fish. So the best thing I do is to bring out the salmon at this time and leave the crab and the shrimp in there. They're not going to break anyway, but the salmon you really have to bring out. Guys, I tell you, this soup is really delicious. I wish you can just try this. After this, I noticed that my water was drying up, so I added some water, and this is the time to put your okra. You can put any one first, either the blended one or the chopped one, it doesn't matter. Both of them are going in anyway. So you put your okra and you mix it very, very well. Mix it hard. You see, that's why I took out the fish, because if the fish was here, I couldn't have been able to do this. So you take out your fish first and put your okra and mix it. And if you still notice that it's too thick, you can just add a little bit more water, but it's not necessary for this soup that I'm making here. And after about 5 minutes of cooking the okra, I'm putting back my salmon back into the soup. And at this point, you don't really have to let it cook for too long. 5 more minutes, your soup is ready, and it's ready to go. Guys, I cannot just explain the taste that this soup had. This was unique, guys, very unique. I've not made this okra, seafood okra, in a long time. So this is the first time I'm doing it. Like, I'm almost after 5 or 6 months. So it really came out nice and delicious. And that's how you make your okra soup. It's so simple, guys. Very, very simple. Thank you so much for watching me today. I truly, truly appreciate you all. Thank you for everything you do. Bon appetit. Have a good day. Ciao, ciao, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.